In a quiet little town, surrounded by rolling green hills, lived a woman named Evelyn Carter, a gentle soul of 72 years. Her silver hair framed her kind hazel eyes, but behind her smile lived a silence. Since her husband had passed away, the walls of her home often echoed with nothing but stillness. Days turned into weeks, and sometimes Evelyn felt as though she were slowly disappearing from the world around her. One sunny morning, Evelyn sat on her porch, her light blue dress catching the breeze. She watched children run past and neighbors exchange greetings, yet no one stopped at her gate. A soft ache filled her chest. She whispered to herself, "I wish someone would remember me." That same afternoon, Thomas Reed, a strong and dependable man in his 50s, noticed her sitting alone. His rugged face softened. He thought, she shouldn't be left in silence. So, later that day, Thomas stopped by with a loaf of warm bread. "Evelyn," he said with a kind smile, "my wife baked too much today." "I thought you might like some." Evelyn's eyes widened in surprise. Her voice cracked as she replied, "Thank you, Thomas. This means more than you know." Word of Thomas's kindness reached Clara Johnson, a cheerful young woman of 26 with auburn curls and bright green eyes. Clara often believed that small gestures could change someone's life. The next morning, she knocked on Evelyn's door with a basket of flowers. "I thought these would brighten your home," she said warmly. Evelyn pressed the flowers to her chest, whispering, "You've brought spring right into my heart." From that day, something remarkable began to happen. Neighbors who once walked by in a hurry started slowing down. One brought homemade soup, another fixed the squeaky gate at her front yard, and others simply came to sit and listen. Evelyn's once silent home slowly turned into a place filled with laughter, voices, and the comforting rhythm of community. Weeks passed, and Evelyn began to change. Her steps grew lighter, her smile brighter. She found herself humming while tending her small garden. Every visit, every smile, every knock on the door stitched her heart back together. Where once there was loneliness, now there was belonging. One evening, as the sun set in golden light across the town, Evelyn stood on her porch surrounded by Thomas, Clara, and other neighbors. With tears in her eyes, she said softly, "I used to think my story had ended. But you reminded me that even in the later chapters, there is love, kindness, and joy waiting to be written." The neighbors smiled, and Clara took her hand. "Evelyn," she said gently, "sometimes we all just need a reminder that we're not forgotten. And you never were." And in that moment, Evelyn realized something beautiful. Though her house once echoed with silence, it now carried the heartbeat of community. She was no longer alone, because sometimes all it takes is one act of kindness to turn a lonely life into a living story of hope.